E-News is brought to you by Rare Nephew White Overproof Rum. The Q is the key.
Welcome back. It's a very explosive edition of Onstage. But before the explosion, these are the stories making our E-News and reviews this week.
Let's get ready to rumble!
The final list of entertainers for the 31st staging of the greatest one-night dancehall show on the planet has been confirmed, and by the looks of it, there isn't any reason why Magnum Sting 2014 shouldn't be a great showcase. The only person that seems to be missing in the eyes of some dancehall fans and dance hallers hungry for a takeout at Sting is Alkaline. Well, according to Mr. Laing, the Move Mountains DJ is not important.
No one artist can stop Sting from going. We don't rely on that, what? A Tommy Lee, a Gage, a Kippridge, a Rhino. So why we want to talk about Alkaline? He's not important to me right now.
Though Mr. Laing has seemingly put Alkaline in his place, he is not closing the door shut.
What I've heard on the ground is that Alkaline want to be there, and he's going to be there, but he don't want anybody to know. If he's there, I'll welcome him, and I'll ensure that nobody goes on the stage whilst he's there.
That aside, among the exciting clashes lined up for Sting 2014 is a Rapture Energy Drink sponsored rematch with Kippridge and Black Rhino.
I mean, what other clash would we sponsor? It's the Rapture rematch between Kippridge and Black Rhino. It promises competition, it promises war, it promises love. It's going to be a lot of excitement, a lot of fun, and our persons are going to definitely look forward to this clash. So, we're happy to be on board.
Most will remember the dethroned Clash King being blindsided last year by Rhino. This time around, Kippridge won't be a walkover.
This year a different thing. We got them more focused this year on what we are going to do and them thing. So I want the people to come out and look out for that to the fullest. Lyrics. That me a deal is.
Magnum, the title sponsor now, is quite excited about next Friday, December 26th at Jam World in Portmore. Aside from their regular sponsor duties, some special features.
Magnum is also facilitating the dancing segment, which is highly anticipated. We're going to be having ding dong, voicemail, really bringing all the popular moves over the years leading up to current and showcasing that dancehall culture is not just about music, but it's also about the fashion, it's about the dancing, and really bringing that energy and the difference to Sting this year.
The story of Sting 2014 will be right here on stage next week. Live samples of the product.
Considering every answer.
Glowing endorsement from former Prime Minister of Jamaica, PJ Patterson.
I think it is producing music and entertainment of the very highest quality.
The launch of Rebel Salute 2015 was itself a mini salute at the Countryside Club in Kingston last Thursday.
We're trying to make a package that is suitable for the audience that will be there, making sure we cater for hardcore Rebel Saluters and those who are new.
Topping the lineup are rarely seen in Jamaica acts like Inner Circle, Third World, Luciano, Johnny Clark, Alba Rossi, and Junior Kelly.
It's wonderful, I have a lot to say and I have a lot to do. I've been beating the books, I've been in the lab, so to speak, sharpen up the craft.
In honor of their deceased members, Third World and Inner Circle have something special in store.
We're putting up a huge tent in the audience, in the grounds, and it's called a Third World Cafe. And we're sharing it with Inner Circle, and we're going to pay tribute to Jacob Miller and Bunny Rocks. I want folks come over to the tent, because it's going to be like a cafe. We have merchandise.
Rebel Salute 2015 is set for Prairie St. Anne, January 16 and 17. A rainy Sunday almost looked as if it was going to totally dampen plans for Mr. Vegas's euphoria at the Lime Golf Academy on December 14. But as it turned out, enough persons braved the wet weather and supported the cause, the mustard seed communities.
So we give thanks to the people who come out still, because that means a lot to me. You understand? At one point, I was thinking about cancelling the event. And I actually drove home and I said, if the rain don't hold it by 7 o'clock, I was gonna just call it, you know. And I just it was roll up, and I came back here. I saw the people start rolling in. So I said, you know what, if even 10 people in here, we're going to make it go on.
Well, I myself have gone to the facility down in 3 Mile and get a chance to see some of the kids down there. It's really a touching experience, and sometimes the things we love to do, we're sometimes not able to do it for different reasons, but when Vegas asked me, it was a no-brainer, it was a go.
All billed acts showed up and gave good accounts of themselves. Foreign acts Karen White and Champagne were charming.
Can I stay with you for the rest of the night? Some roses, some romance, a little candlelight, so big.
I loved performing for the Jamaica fans, and I'm just very surprised that our music has continued to live all the way here in Jamaica.
But as is often the case, local acts are hard to be outdone.
Take my love, take
Christopher Martin and Romain Virgo gave stellar performances.
We think next year is going to be bigger because people maybe didn't take us serious. And I didn't think that we could put up such a quality production. But all the artists came and they represent, When you turn and walk through that door.
What's left to say about Beenie Man and his stagecraft? He has the hits, over 30 years in the business, and a master at his stage performances. The final installment of the Behind the Screen series for 2014 featured the dancehall doctor with a PhD level performance.
The show is good, and the fans enjoy themselves. That's what it's all about, From the people come out to full joy, I work to the best of my ability, and I think I did that since then.
And we can call it tit for tat. Like Beenie did 2 weeks ago at the same assignment, Bounty did this week, joined his former arch rival on stage for a legendary performance.
We knew best friend, yeah. Yeah, we knew best friend. Yeah, well, that's the first thing, but a niceness. Yeah. I like it.
On behalf of the Tracks and Records team, the Behind the Screen team, we would definitely love to thank the fans for their support. We could not do it without them. They are truly important to us. We want to extend a big thank you and wish them a happy holidays.
I'm feeling nice.
A great year for Popcaan in dancehall. At least 2 monster hits racking up millions of views on YouTube.
When you whine like that.
Some stellar performances across the island, and arguably one of the best albums of 2014.
Well, it's a big sum, Yeah, it's a big income. And big up to my fans, them who support me over these years too, Because they know them keep Popcaan alive and active and current, so I don't know who could do it without them.
And now, at the end of the year, the Where We Come From dance haller is adding merchandiser to his repertoire.
This is just a preview of things, things to come in the future, And this is like slangs, Yeah, we are them slang, right? Yes. Yeah, no shakiness and straightness and this is the latest thing, fix things. I don't know how we say we up and stay up same way.
On Thursday night, Popcaan launched his unruly line of t-shirts and chains at a pop-up shop event at Base Kingston in Manor Park.
We just use we slang them and just turn it in our brand, Yeah. So people always ask for them things because we just make them at first for just wear them, But people keep on asking for them, so we end up having to capitalize on that, and that is what Popcaan doing right now. We just take it serious and push it to the limit,
The night also featured live performances by the man of the moment and more. The silly season shingdings are plenty. Among them, Daydreams at the Ranch Caymanas Estate tomorrow, Sunday, December 21, featuring A-list DJs and the finest cuisines. At Pearly Beach in Ocho Rios, December 27, Junior Gong tops the second installment of Cream of the Crop, which also features names like Jacure, Busy Signal, Tyrus Riley, and iOctane. On that same night in Kingston, Atlantic Star brings the R&B star Power to the R&B reggae concert at the Laing Golf Academy in New Kingston. The veteran international group shares the stage with an impressive list of local stars. Other on-stage recommended events are GT Taylor's Christmas Extravaganza in Black River on Christmas night, and Impressions with the Captain Colin Hines, Crazy Chris, Mixmaster Marvin, and Rohan Brown. This will be going down at Joel's Resort in Portmore on Boxing Night.
Okay, so those are the stories making our e-news and reviews this week. Video Stage is next, and still to come right here on stage. Why Ninja Man is livid about Gully Bops calling him out right here on stage last week. The fireman Capleton, who is tasked with bringing balance to Sting, weighs in on dancehall's current status and gives a sneak peek of what he'll be bringing to the Sting stage. That's live and very, very exciting. You don't want to miss that. Also coming up, two of the new generation dancehall ladies who are set to face the acid test at Sting. We'll be back.
E-News is brought to you by Rare Nephew White Overproof Rum. The Q is the key.